Hey guys, Cyclone Mania here. Shooting an update video on the saltwater hot tub. We're getting close to the day that the bulk resupply order is going to come in with the RO membrane, 100 gallons a day, the DI cartridge for the 5th stage of the RO unit. What else? I'm getting the dual TDS meter that'll read my TDS level before the DI and after the DI. That way I can tell how my DI resin's doing, and then I can also tell how my RO membrane's doing. It'll let me know when I need to change that stuff out. So I believe that's all that comes on that order. There might be a couple other things. So a little bit of bad things happened. I've used a lot of Krylon Fusion paint in a lot of my tanks, underwater stuff, and I've heard of my friends using it too on their tanks, and I know it works great, but unfortunately the paint started chipping off over here while I was basically cleaning the tub, getting it ready and bleaching it out. So I was real skeptical on what to do. I don't know if you guys see in the previous video, I got my water level pretty much about right here, so I'm covering up a lot of this paint. So what I did was drop this float down more, so my water level is right about here now, just below the paint. The reason why I want to do this is protect the paint, and also I want to have this tub on a wave maker, so it'll, I guess, create more space for the water to basically go up and down without overflowing. But long story short, if anybody knows what I should do, go ahead and shoot me a comment. The only thing I'm concerned about is when you go to clean this stuff, I have all this stuff siliconed right here, and wherever I painted where there's silicone, it will not come off with a sander without me having to re-silicone, which is something I don't want to have to wait a week to dry for and start basically replacing that. So my plan is to just basically, I wet sanded the whole thing about 12 hours ago, and I'm going to repaint it and basically call it good and hope that it stays. I won't be scratching on it or anything like that. So that's the biggest thing with this. Got a little bit more cleaning to do in there, and I'll get into that in a second. I just want to go over real quick that I bought the Seacam Aquavitro Salinity for reefs. This stuff is just amazing. For one thing, the buckets are amazing looking. They're about 7 gallons, it looks like. I don't have a regular bucket in here to show you, but these things are extra tall. And the real cool thing about them is the lids. I can't get that one open because I tightened it so bad with one hand. There we go. So they just got this little knob right here. You pull it in, and basically you can take the lid off. It's got a gasket around it, real nice. And when you put it back on, it ratchets tight. Real cool bucket. That's probably the coolest thing about this, getting this salt. But let me go over this salt real quick. Each bucket does 225 gallons of salinity at 35%, which is 1.026, is exactly what I like to run my water at. It's got enhanced buffering, inhibits, pH Swift, optimized for reef environment. All around this salt, I know that they test each batch that goes out. So that's what I like about it. It's real stable. I've heard a lot of good things about it. This stuff's ready in minutes. It dissolves really quickly. So from what I've heard, it's one of the best, if not the best, So I went ahead and got it. So I got 450 gallons worth of salt right now. I know that'll get me up and running and at least do 100% water change out pretty much, hopefully. So that was another reason why I dropped the water level in here a little bit more, was so maybe I can gain 50 gallons, which will save me money in the long run because salt's not cheap. If you think about it, I don't know if anybody else out there wants to comment on this, but it would be nice. I'm not saying that I know everything, but from what I've heard and done, I've done 10% water change outs each week, or a 20 or 30% water change out every 2 weeks. So if you think about that, I have no idea how many gallons we are. I think we're maybe 400 gallons. You know what I could do real quick is what I can do is, here's a little project for you guys, is I'll go ahead and measure the diameter of this tank and see if somebody out there can figure out how many gallons it is. I know that you can just Google it, but I'm a busy guy, and a lot of times I don't have the time for it. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and set my camera up right over here. Not sure if you guys can see me or not, but I'm going to go ahead and measure this. So our measurement's going to be 5 feet inside the inside, and where the water level will be 2'7", and that's a 5-foot radius, 2'7" deep. And I'll go ahead and show you guys this part. I'm not really sure how to figure in the bench that's in here, but as you can see, it's about 2/3 of the tub bottom, and it is, looks like, it's really hard to tell in here, 12.5 inches and 12 inches wide. So maybe you guys can figure that out, how many gallons we're looking at. And basically this, the span with the empty spot, is 28 inches. So yeah, if anybody figures that out, let me know. I'm guessing around anywhere from 300 to 400 gallons. I know that's a big difference, but I'm thinking from where the water starts down here at the blue, I'm thinking just right at 350 gallons, and I might be saying more, but that's my guess. So I need to figure that out. Another cool thing, if you guys have any tubs or anything, is getting these pads. They're like SOS pads, but they're all plastic and stuff like that. And basically getting bleach down in here, and you can basically clean really fast with bleach on the pad. And basically what I'll do is I'll fill this up with regular tap water, dechlorinate it, and basically with 100 times more than what I need to treat it with, and I'll rinse it out real good and basically run it on a cycle. I don't know, maybe I'll clean it out 3 times and flush it after the dechlorination. But that's all I got on that. My next video is going to be basically about my kilowatt meter back there, and you can get these at your power company, but they'll tell you how much power your units, an area that you have a power strip plugged into, a lamp, whatever, TV, you can find out how much it costs to run each day, each week, and each month. So I'm going to do a video on that for how much it costs me to run my cichlid system. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are like, oh, you're crazy, you spend so much money on electricity, blah blah blah, and or basically someone commented on the 800 watts of extra metal halide, you're spending so much money, you know, basically saying that I'm gonna basically be spending a lot of money. Well, let's find out exactly how much it is. I got this unit at my energy company, and they set it for how much I pay per kilowatt, which is 7.3 cents, and it'll basically tell me how much it's going to cost. So my next video is going to be how much this system cost and how much my hot tub system will cost in all. So I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully tomorrow my items will be coming in, and if this is true, I will be cycling this tank within 2 weeks, maybe less. So I got the salt. All I need is the heaters, and we're good to go. I will have to purchase bulbs though, but I don't mind cycling under a red bulb or whatnot. So that'll help grow the algae real good, which, you know, sometimes is a good thing too, to get that over with, the diatom bloom. But I'll get into that later, guys. So stay tuned for my next video. If you like this video, go ahead and like it, and keep on subscribing. I have a ton of subscribers coming each day, about five to six a day, which I mean, it's not like a lot or anything, but it's cool that I'm getting to communicate with so many of you guys, and learning about other people's tanks, and learning from basically your guys' messages. So with that said, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have another update soon on the saltwater tank.